Yo, yo, yo. Why is... Oh, there we go. Look at that. It's working. How are we all? Hope everybody is doing okay.
That's what she said.
It's a wife coming in. How are we? I hope you're doing okay. Let's go. I swear, I promise, I'm making a promise that we're going to be doing some bass today. Oh, the wife is here. Let's go dump off some of this. Oh, actually, I can just dump it in here. Dump off some of this junk that I don't really need because we were very busy earlier on doing stuff, which I'm now not going to go to. We're not going back to that until at least I get some of my bass done. Is it nighttime? It is nighttime. It's scary time. Let's have a nap. Ari, thank you very much for the lurk. I've got to reply to your message too. Okay. I guarantee there's going to be like creepy little twats around here. So let's just go up here. Oh, AFK while you're having breakfast. Hello, puppy. How are we? Good to see you. Okay. Like I said, I promise today we are doing some bass stuff. I'm doing okay. I've had a pretty busy day, but I feel like we're doing okay. I don't even know what half of this crap is, and I really need those frog lights. We just started digging out a bastion to get frog lights, and I kind of really need them. Let's get a little bit of an idea. You fed horses? Well, I got to hang out with a cat today, which for me is pretty exciting considering I don't have a cat. I can't have a cat because, you know, the partner is highly allergic to cats. So I'm just trying to get a lay of it. I think the perfect location is going to be right where those boats are. Okay. Let's get out of Cheetah Cam. And let's go break some boats. Maybe kill some creatures. I had these here because I was going to get some villagers. She didn't drop me anything. Oh, okay, all right. I think maybe some of these chests are full of stuff. Because I kind of didn't have anywhere else to put it. I'm sort of running out of room. We kind of know what that's like. When all your chests are just full of shite, like right now. Again? Thank you for letting me know. I don't understand why it freezes and then I click out and I go okay and then I click back in and it unfreezes. Look at the wife committing to help me out. I can come scratch your furniture, get fed, sleep on your face. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I'm happy with that. Normally when I go to people's houses that have animals, you know, they're cats. Cats are not really social creatures. They're not happy to hang out with you or anything like that. But this cat was very happy to hang out with me, which was very, very cute. So I did have to come home and have a shower. Right. Now, I didn't do what I said in my brain, what I was going to do before I started the stream, which was to get my drawing open. I actually think the date is on the drawing that I did. Let's have a look. Oh, you guys can't hear me because I'm not near my microphone. No. Yeah. Okay. Oh, last page of a giant sketchbook. Okay. Perfect. Oh my god. This drawing is like from 2009. That's crazy. That is a crazy stuff. Okay, let's grab... Actually, we're not even going to grab that first. Let's make... I don't want that. We're going to get there, peeps. I promise. Who are you spitting at? Oh, you spit at the dog. Okay, I'll figure it out. Spit at the dog. Spit at that dog. Sorry, that was inappropriate. Very inappropriate. Okay. Let's get my area all set up. Those of you who have been around a little bit know that I like to have everything all set up properly. Okay, let's go sprucey spruce. Spruce. Now, if anybody has a spare 100 points, if they could please test out that the fart is working. Oh, or not. Actually, don't worry about it. I will test it out during the stream. Let's get it going. Some peeps have been having some problems with some of the redeems. Oh, it worked. Okay, cool. All right, it worked. Thank you. Right. Okay. Well, when Tyler comes in now, he can't say the redeem's not working. I don't know what's going on with Blurp, but all of a sudden, it's deciding that you've got to log in every day. I feel like that's what it's doing. Which, if that's what's going to happen, then I'm going to have to log in every day. Oh, I got all the stuff mixed up. Now I'm sad. Anyway. Let's go. One more. And you here. Okay, what have we got in this one? Junk. Stuff. Stuff and stuff. All right, we're going to go spruce. Now, we need to make a table that is big enough, and it's got to be a round table too. Look at the sheep, the baby sheep, a little lamb. I don't think they're that cute. They just look like they've got butt faces. Butt faces. We need to have a table that we can sit 11 people around. And it needs to be round. It can't be a square table. It's got to be round so there's no head of the table. Is that what they were screaming, or are you just saying that? I'm a little bit confused now. If the lambs are screaming Clarice, that would be very amusing. I can hear skeletons. I actually thought you were talking about whether the lambs were actually screaming Clarice in the game, not a Hannibal Lecter comment. 1, 2, 3. And then let's go. It would be 1, 2, 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, I've just made it too big. Let's go back and start again. It only needs to be 2. Okay, so what we're starting off doing is we're building a meeting room. So those of you who have ever worked in an office, well, you know, you get together and you have a meeting and you talk about the stupid things that you got to do during the day and that kind of stuff. That's exactly what this meeting room is. I'm going to plunk you here and then you there. And the reason that the table is circular is so that nobody is in charge. One. Oh my goodness, I'll get this in my head. 1, 2. Okay, and then we've got... Is that right? Yep. And then... Yep, 1, 2, 1. Right. Bum, 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 bum. Oh no! No! Okay. Let's jump in and let's go and say hello to Mr. Green Dude. Mr. Green Dude. Oh, have they changed the sound of the animals as well? Because that cow sounds real funky. That's real weird. Oh, like it sounds like a real cow, which is kind of bizarre. I like the... Oh. I like the fake... Oh, actually, let's use some of these. I like the fake cow noises. They were so much better. Is it just me? Did everybody enjoy the fake cow noises? No? Oh, okay. All right, well, I did. You may not have Mr. Cow, but I certainly did. Okay, blaze rods are really cool and stuff, but they're a pain in the ass to spam. Let's go. Maybe if we do it this way. There we go. Oh, hello. Oh. We just started watching Fallout. Well, Dan's already watched a few episodes and we've gone back and he started it again. And I'm already inspired for like another build, like a Fallout build. I'm like, that'd be so cool. Okay, sure. We have a very boring table. Oops, wrong one. Two, three, 1, 2. I don't know if that's exactly what we did. It's not what we did on the other side, is it? No, it's not. Okay. We'll get it sorted out. Oh, maybe I could use mine carts. Maybe that would be cooler. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. So let's move you. And then also, is that removing you as well? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. Okay, not the corners. No corners. Okay, we have made a square. We've made a circle. I mean, that's the word I'm looking for. Okay, see, I told you I was going to start the build. Look at that. Very, very cool. So this is our meeting room. And then the first dome is going to go around the meeting room. 1 second. Okay. So we need to light up. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use they don't have the same glow that I want. Like I really want to have the frog light kind of glow because it's a bit more crisp and white. Well, we're going to light up everything. And you guys are going to enjoy the fact that I'm doing this by punching blocks. Like it is absolutely epic. Okay. And if I don't like the colour at night, then once we get the frog lights up and going, then they'll be changed to frog lights. Right. And, okay, we are going to get our shovel out. Now I'm going to build a circle around it. One, two, 3. And we're going to dig this out. I'm going to have so much more dirt again, like an insane amount of dirt. And because at the moment I am not 100% sure as to how much quartz we're going to be using, we're just going to go nice and easy on the quartz for the first couple of builds. Hello. Thank you. Okay. Right. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Tell you, after doing circles in a lot of my stuff, I think you just kind of become a little bit, I'm not going to say better, but circles just become a little bit easier. Let's do you. We've got 2, 2. Okay. So now let's start on this one. Aww, Jelly. A little bit Jelly getting to pat the cat. play with the cat. Thanks for the lurk. Do we have the time? That is it. I was doing things today and needed to try and remember the stupid things that we sing. And I couldn't remember what it was. And now that I've just said that, it's just triggered my memory. Do you have the time to listen to me whine? Okay, cool. All right. I'll be able to add that to my blurps. Blurps. Okay. So we need, pretty sure it's one of you. And is it stone slab for a stone cutter? It's normal stone. Do we have any normal stone? Let me guess. We have none. So let's change you over. And let's just go and dig here because that's eventually going to get dug up anyway. Okay. Some of these domes that I'm building, they're going to be built once the inside is done because I need to have them a certain size. Now we have you. So let's break you and plonk you on there. And then you there. Sweet. And then you in there, and we're going to make you into slabs. That's how we're going to get away with this thing looking very expensive. Except for when we do that. It's not going to look very expensive when we do that. Boop, 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 boom. Oh. Might have to come out. Oh, do you know what we could have done? That might be a better idea. I think that's going to be a way better idea. Oh, okay. I don't have a hole. I don't have a hole. Let's plonk you back in there. And I should have a hoe in here. Silk touch. Perfect. It's a nighttime already. Where's the day gone? Seriously. So I'm now thinking that what we should do is put these underneath there. I think that might be a better idea. We are just going to be napping the constant all day's end. Let's go. We might need to be a little bit brave later on and go for a little bit of a wander down in the pits underneath us to try and work out where those noises are coming from. Because I do not want to be hearing those. This build does not need those. It needs calming sounds. That's what it needs. That's not a calming sound. Okay. All right. What are you up to, Kat? Because you're in here, aren't you? You're in the world. Plonk. Okay. I think this is, I don't know why, but I think this is just going to be better. The seats are going to be glowy. Which for me is heaps better. Whoops. Thank you. I might end up changing some portion of the desk. And I'm just trying to think of what decorations I can put on the desk. Apart from, you know, a flower pot and some flowers. It's kind of a little bit of a weird thought about building a building from the inside out. Normally I build something and then just try and squeeze everything in. Back it up, back it up. Oh, do you know what we should do? And I'm pretty sure I've got one somewhere. We should maybe get a map. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I'm okay with that. It's not a stark white is what I would like, but we cannot be picky. Let's grab one of you, and then we're going to put you here. And then, do we have, yes we do. Okay. And then at least we can get rid of all of this. Now some of these do have raw stuff in them. Let's plonk them all there. And then we can just plonk you back in there. Okay. I was thinking about doing something. What was I thinking about doing? I was thinking about the fact that my brain does not think very good. Does not good brain. Now, let's make these into pillars. Ooh, or do we want those? I'm going to go pillars. Oops, hello. Oh, no. Okay, you rest. There was something that I was like, oh, I'm going to go and do this before I do the next bit. Do you think I remember what it was? That's a no from me. You're back. Woohoo! Welcome back. All right. So, puppy, you kind of understand what I'm doing right now. So, we have a meeting well, not so much anymore. We used to have a meeting every day. What have we got? 2? Have I done something wrong here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's correct. One on that side. One here. Okay. I was like, why is that not coordinating properly? So every week when I very first started with my therapy, we would have a staff meeting with everybody. At the beginning, it was just me, because nobody else had kind of come forward. And then as the weeks kind of progressed, it slowly got more and more, which was really cool. Until eventually there was 11 of us hanging out together. One, two. One, two. And oh, how do you do it through messages? It always really intrigues me how other people deal with things. So how do you what do you in the way of messages? What do you mean? Oh. Hi, Stark. How you going? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome in. Wrong. One, two, three. Oh, all right. Let's hydrate. Let me stand on top of my desk, my big giant desk, and let's hydrate. Thank you very much. Heaps better. Okay, now that we've done that bit. Oh, we need one more here. 3. Let's maybe... I'm doing okay, you know. Not doing, as I say to people, not doing too bad for an old bird. Let's plonk you back in there. I hadn't seen these before. And these look really cool. And maybe we'll put them in the corners here. Okay, am I imagining what is going on? My brain is like full on. Not working. 1, 2. Other than the app, sometimes we use Discord too. Oh, I've never heard of that before. Have we goofed up? Why? Let's do one here. Hi, Fro! Welcome in, Pyfro. See, I was diagnosed way before there was things like apps. It was just like, you know, there was an email that you could email other people. And it was just nowhere near as, I guess, in tune as what it is now. I think that's kind of the word that I'm trying to use. Okay. This pattern's not working for me, and I can't quite work out why it's not working. Let's have a nap. I'm never staying out of trouble, Pyfro. Seriously. I never, ever, ever stay out of trouble. I'm always in trouble. See, that looks good. I like that. And that one's the same, so that's fine. It's just these edges that are not quite right. They're NQR. So maybe if we do this and put one here. Is that right? 1, 2, 1 in, 1, 2, 1 in. Okay. 1, 2. No, nothing wrong at all. No, just same shit, different day. 2, 1, squarely. Why is this one not right? Okay. When you're trying to do... That's right. That's right. Okay. All right. That's correct. That's correct. Sometimes when you're trying to do things on the fly, it just doesn't function. Okay. We got that pattern. We got the power. Okay. All right. Have fun lurking. Lurkers. All of the lurkers. Now, I do believe that is correct. Oh, do you know, I know exactly what it was that I was going to go and do. We were going to do a map. Let's go. Hello? I'm not getting distracted. You're getting distracted. What do we got? Pepper. Hiccup. Let's do 7 of them. And let's grab another stack. Do we have a cartography table? I don't know if we do, and for the life of me, I don't remember how to make it. Let's go. Cartography table. Okay, cool. We can make plenty of those. Because we might put a couple of cartography tables in the middle of that table. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Let's do 4. We don't need 4. As in, we don't need 4 to craft the maps. But let's do 4. And we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this one in the middle. Just because I need to make sure everything is lit up. Let's plonk you in here. Plonk. And do I have a slab on me? I got a slab. You got a slab. We all got slabs. Okay. Let's just do 1. If we add paper to it, how big? Or do we have to add? No. How do I make it bigger? That's what she said. Hello. Thank you. Right. Can I now put it in the table and add a piece of paper to it to make it bigger? Ooh. Let's fly over this way. I think that's going to be big enough. So it's a 2. Okay. Whee! And then what we can do is, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, bro. Oh no. I don't want to go all the way back out there. I've got a shulker box that has got all of my stuff in it. As in, not like everything that I own, but things like just construction stuff, so scaffolding and bits and pieces like that. And I left that out at the Froglight Farm, which won't take too long to go and get it if we need to. Let's go some sticks. How many sticks do I need to make an item frame? Because I'm pretty sure I had item frames out there. Let's do it. Let's put you here. Oh, actually, before we do, let's name you. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's do this. Glass? No. Glass? No. Glass? Yes. Let's lock it in. Let's lock it in, Eddie. Leaf litter, wood. Oh, okay. Junk. So much junk. Now, if we go over here, what are we now? We're in March. Is that correct? It's March, isn't it? And then we're going to name it. Excuse me, Mr. Pig. It's not what we're naming it. We're naming it March 2026. And now we can plonk that there. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. And then at least we can watch the progression of everything. Which sounds great. Sounds like a good time. Good time. Classic hits. Okay, next thing we're going to make is some I'm like, do I want to use that or do we want to use something else? Okay. Okay. I might, if I may, which of course I may, I really need my other box, which is kind of a little bit annoying. No, that's not what I needed. Let's make one of you. And then we'll remove this one. And we will put you in there. And then that, and that could go in. Okay. Let's make some bookshelves. And I want these to be chiseled bookshelves. But I want to be using the ugly wood. Which I know that there are some people out there who would be very offended if I called jungle ugly. But it's ugly wood. It's getting night time again. Betty's too far away. I need to go and stand over there so those last little bits of tree disappear. Okay. And we're going to have a little bit of a distance from a distance. I do not like the new animal noises. I'm just going to say it. Go back to the old noises. They give us cartoon, you know, more cartoon-like baby creatures, but then make the adults sound like they're meant to. I don't like it. It's weird. It might just be the fact that, you know, we're kind of used to the other one. Did you fall in there? Of course you did. Why would you not? Yeah, they're just too weird for me. Okay, I'm gonna apologize straight up that I need to go to another location because I can't survive without my purple shulker box. And I can't believe I left it there. But hey, not that way, not that way, not that way. Yeah. I died so many times trying to get this area set up. It was so terrible. It was bad. Pillagers. I need to make this look cool. And also the Froglight Farm. I got a really awesome idea for the Froglight Farm once it's up and going. But I'm not doing it until it's up and going because then, you know, we're going to get all the metric shit ton of Froglights. This is so cool. Oh. Okay, we got to fix that. Hi, guys. Bye, guys. Hi, guys. Bye, guys. There it is. There's my beautiful purple shulker box. Thanks. And nobody's around to get mad at me. There we go. Oh. I don't think he heard me. That's lucky. Okay. So this is going to be the Froglight Farm. Once I get some time to do it. Hero came and gave me a hand. Got to do the fun part of getting the frogs. The frogs in. That's always heaps of fun. Not. And then I think ultimately the scariest part is when you break the area around the spawner to make them start spawning. That's usually scary. Okay, but we have my box. I felt a little bit naked without it. Go see if there's anything else that's happened in Spawn. Anybody bought any of my stuff? Nope. Nope. Didn't think so. That's okay. My next farm I'm going to make a killing on. Because it is going to be a frog-like farm. Guys just hanging out there? Okay. Yeah, I might kill you at some stage. Righty-o. You got anything in that one? It's just stuff. Stuff and the stuff. So let's just plonk you back in here. Because you will be getting used, but not right now. Ooh. Okay. What did I have that I needed to put in there? I need to put you in there. Now, let's go with... I need to make... And I should have looked up and got some ideas. I need to make not so much a desk, but it's kind of like a wall of bookshelves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's 3 of these. But well, they are just kind of books. In my internal world, though, they are of videos. Puppy, I'm just trying to work out. I don't. Oh, how do I word this without sounding like a freaking idiot? I want to make sure that things that I say on this stream are not going to set you off. So, are you okay for me to talk about, obviously not instances itself, but I guess using the word trauma and stuff like that. Are you okay with things like that? I just want to make sure, because I want to make sure this is a safe spot for you to be. Yep. Okay, cool. All right, awesome. Okay. So when I started doing therapy, I would sit down, and this took, I couldn't even tell you. Well, actually, I don't even know how long it took. It took an insane amount of time of sitting down with people who wanted to share their stories. So internal people who wanted to share their stories. And if they didn't want to, or even if they did want to, they were recorded onto old school VHS. I'm hoping that you know what a VHS is. Because if not, I just feel real old. Does everybody out there know what a VHS is? If not, I'm happy to explain it. Okay, cool. All right, awesome. So they were all put onto a VHS, and then during sessions, we would take out a VHS and we would all sit around. Well, not all of us, because there were some that were not prepared to, or some that were too little to go through and do this kind of thing. If it was just myself and the person who experienced the trauma were just sitting there, then we would go through the video and we would talk about it and deal with bits and pieces. Good morning here, No. How are we? Talk about what kind of happened in it. They didn't have to if you didn't want to. It wasn't something that was forced. But if you wanted to work on work on something, or if I needed to work on something. I'm going to lose my tiny mind with my streaming apps. I really, really am. I'm so frustrated with them at the moment. All right, let's... And you're correct here, no, it didn't go off at all. Very annoying. And so we would utilize a video. It was, for me personally, it was easier to sit and watch a video of an incident and try and process stuff that way. I did do that and didn't get any more. What a goose. And it also meant that the altar was able to put it down, you know, kind of put it down and get it out of their system, which was really, really great. So I had shelves and shelves and shelves of videos. Like it was crazy. So I'm going to go in. I'm not doing it on stream. And during the season, I will be putting in a book. So making and putting in a book and maybe labeling it the altar. And let's give it a code name so it's not too intensely difficult to deal with. Yeah, so that's how we kind of dealt with things, which I think was, for me, I think it just made things a lot easier. It was a bit more free-flowing when we did start, like, serious, heavy therapy sessions. Oh, it's all going to be... Okay, I don't like it. Yeah, I think that is one of the most important things. Because you'll get... I was really lucky to get a therapist that was very experienced with those things. Very, very lucky. Okay, we're going to do this because I'm not happy with so much. My internal world is very white. It's very... I don't understand why it is that way, but it is very white, and there are other sections that are quite... That was really weird. Quite colourful. And okay. Oh, I heard a little baby chirp. Little birdie chirp. Was that the cat? It will be a pain in the butt if it's all white and someone comes in with boots. Well, that's all right. Nobody came in with boots, so it's fine. We have some people that have got rooms that are really bright colours, which is pretty cool. So yeah, so we would record videos. We'd put videos in these little... Yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. And I might actually do that along the bottom as well, instead of having this one. I think that's going to be better. So you're not the host. Okay, interesting. Very, very interesting. I am the host. We are very co-conscious. We all work together. Oh, Jesus friggin' Christ. Right, this way. We all work together really well because we've spent a lot of time getting that coordinated. Okay, yep, all right, that makes sense. Let's have a look-see at it. Oh, that looks so boring. Oh, it's accurate, but it looks really boring. I think I might need to go up one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, let's go up one more. And I don't think we're going to do this down here. I don't think I like that bit. Yeah, there will be all that stuff on there. I think it's just, which is accurate. It's very clinical, which is very, very accurate. I still, no, we're going to leave it like that. It's okay. We got it. We're going to get this sorted out. It is, I think it's going to be a little bit of a challenge to try and get my world in Minecraft, like as in Minecrafty. Nope, wrong one. We do have, there are some rooms. The next room that we're going to do, so there is this one, and then the next one we're going to do is a very bright room. So the outside is very clinical like this, but then the inside is very bright. Listen here, Gregory the cow. I don't like your noises. Oh, that's a really interesting question, puppy. I don't think any of them do. I need to have a bit of think about that because we were talking, like my partner and I were talking about people who my stepson has synesthesia. I've got to stumble over it when I try and pronounce it. Here, no, thanks for the lurk. Has synesthesia, which means that he sees things, he sees words in colours, which is really interesting. And I think most of us are okay. Well, the ones that can talk, because we do have a few that don't say words. I think most of us do kind of communicate the same way. So not so much in pictures. But that's a really interesting question. Like I said, I just, I mean, it's shit that this kind of stuff happens, but I love the way that other people's brains work with it. Let's do you there. Listen here, buddy. Be quiet. I don't want to hear you mooing at me. And they're like louder, like they're more active as well. What do they do when you kill them? Ooh, I don't like it. I really don't like it. And I don't like that I got cows in my house. Wow, I didn't even take any damage at the beginning. Weirdo. Because I was thinking the other day, I wonder if when I think about things or when I read stuff, I can hear it. I can hear my voice in my ears if I'm reading, you know, like reading to myself. Okay, all right, I will turn them down. Thank you very much for letting me know. Yeah, I tend to hear my own voice when I am friendly mobs. There we go. When I'm reading bits and pieces, and yet there are other people out there that don't hear their own voice. They just absorb the words. I don't get it. I don't understand how that works. Friggin' weird to me. I think by the time we get books in here, it might look a little bit better. You hear your own voice? Okay. What about, have you been able to communicate with any of your alters? I think I'm going to make this one taller. I think I said it before, but I'm doing it now. And if you are able to speak to them, do you hear them talking in their voice? Or is it just a vibe that you get? Plunk, 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 plunk. Plunk, 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 plunk. Plunk, 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 plunk. Okay, these are a little bit taller, and I think they're going to look a lot better. Yes, agreed. Yep, okay, I get that as well. I'm fairly co-conscious, except for when, and we try for it not to happen, except for when things get really friggin' intense, and sometimes other people try and front, but we have an agreement that that's not something that you're supposed to do. Let's plonk these here. Same thing, you know, like with our meetings that we used to have. I mean, we still have meetings, but they're not as formal as what they used to be, and certainly not as long as what they used to be either. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. Yep, heaps better. Heaps better. Yeah, so with the meetings that we used to have, there was, well, we came up with rules. Certain rules, because I'm a mum, and I had, at the time that I was diagnosed, I had young kids to look after. So therefore I had to make sure that we were present, that we were doing everything that we possibly could to be present and assist in, you know, my kids' lives. What was I trying to do it that way for? God. Plonk. Yeah, so that for me was really was paramount, was really important. And at that stage as well, I had a whole set of medical issues that I was dealing with as well, girly medical issues, and yeah, we had to make sure that I was the only person that was driving. Yeah, yep, exactly. Whereas I used to have that, whereas not so much anymore. There are times that I don't even know that I've switched, and my partner knows that I have. He can tell straight away, which is kind of amusing to some degree. But 100%, Minecraft is a really big thing for a few of my alters. For a few reasons. So apart from the fact that it's quite creative, and it helps us try and coordinate things together, which is pretty cool. I think the creativity is one of the most important parts about it. It means that we can work together, and it's not just doing shitty work stuff. You know, like I work full time, and it's not just us trying to get through work, because I mean, that's another thing. It's only one portion of my job. It's only me that's allowed to do that portion of my job. And then we've got other portions of my job that everyone kind of, you know, depending on who it is, what altar pitches in and kind of helps out with. Which in itself is pretty cool. Ooh, getting a bit of laggy lag on my eyes there. Ah, yes. Well, I have one who quite enjoys redstone, and am trying to do some encouragement and have them be a little bit more present, a little bit more. Whoops. Oh my goodness. Because, you know, friggin' hell. Not everybody likes the concept of, you know, streaming and that kind of stuff. Not everybody in the system likes that concept. But we were a theatre child, so most of us are pretty attention-seeking. Okay, I am happy with that. And then we have this area here, which is going to be empty. I like it. All right, we can finally get to making our first dome. Woohoo! This is going to be exciting. And not only is it going to be exciting, I've got no friggin' idea how we're going to do it. Yeah, we had one, like I've been diagnosed for, what did I work it out the other day? 19 years? How old's, yeah, so maybe 18, 19 years, somewhere around there. And I thought we knew all of them, but we had one that kind of popped up at the very beginning, so really early on was around, and then all of a sudden kind of went quiet, and it recently. Like nothing, hadn't heard from them. We used to call out and all that kind of stuff, and no, absolutely no reaction, nothing. So I just presumed that it was, I don't know, a name that I was given that was not correct, all that sort of stuff. And then all of a sudden, bing, they're back. And right now they are wreaking some havoc. And I don't quite know how to deal with it. All right, what's OSDD? Let's have a look at that one because I'm not too sure. Oh, okay. Other specific dissociative disorder. Okay, so it's like, I guess, kind of a little bit like it. Well, not a little bit like it, a lot like it, but just there's some criteria that are missing. Okay. I would have liked my criterias of losing time to be missing. And that would have been great. It was one of the things that stressed me out the most. Okay. Where are we gonna go? It's nighttime, guys. How is this? How is it not nighttime? We need to do some calculating. So you guys, Tyler, hi, Tyler. Guess what I fixed for you today? Lies. Lies. You are not new here. Hey! Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. I did it.
Beep, beep, boo, boo.
Okay, yours played. Kat's played. But Hero Knows didn't play. What I don't understand what it is sometimes with these programs and not wanting to do what I need them to do. Okay, let's do some calculating. Nope, you got to go there. Let's calculate how big this is. That's what she said. $19. This will be big. Okay. I think, and therefore I am. Let's go. I don't know. Do I need to make them curved? Oh, I think that might be it. Tyler, I am hoping that you're having an awesome day. Okay. I was really quiet then because I was very seriously concentrating. Uh-oh. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Ruh-roh. You picked the wrong dog. I just wanted to watch this. It's entertaining. Oh, what happened, buddy? What happened to your friends? Ooh. No. You got nothing I want. You got nothing I need. You got nothing I want. You got nothing I need. Okay, what did I say it was? We just counted it out, people. We just counted. Why we count and not remember? Well, that's right. Because you are an idiot. Yeah, you know. I need some more chests. We got so much junk. Put some junk in your trunk. One. Should I only get out what the actual beep? Okay, let's just dump off. Yeah, we'll plunk you in there. We'll get you out later if we need you. And what have we got here? And I think, was there one in there? There was. Okay, let's break you. And then I think over here we're going to put down a chest that's going to have all the dirt in it. Oh, actually, there we go. Shulker box first. Let's do that. What's in this? What's in that? The thing I've looked at like 8 times. What's in that? Okay. 3 streams. Woohoo! Look at you coming in with a streak. It's a bit exciting. So if we go 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I don't like this at all.
I fart in your general direction.
Your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries. Did we count? It was 18, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, I am waiting until you find the new redeem that's on there, Tyler. Let's do this.
Nice car.
That is Silly's button only. Don't touch Silly's button. Wasn't that one either. All right, I'm going to look up Plods again, which is a...
Somebody come get her. She dancing like a stripper.
There we go. Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stripper. I'm about to look at plots, which I've just popped into the chat. If anyone is interested in going and have a look at this, it is awesome for doing shapes in Minecraft. It's the reason that I have become so... I'm going to do air quotes, great at doing circles because of this app. It's really good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, cool. So we can do 7.
I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt.
Let's do 7. Is that 7 there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not 7 there. That's 9. So what we might do is we might just get rid of this. Okay. So we've got 1, and then we've got 2, and then 2. Brother.
Brother,
What's up, brother?
what's that?
What's up, brother?
What's that, brother?
Why? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Which means that it should be, let's break you. We've got to make sure we get the first round correct. 1, 2. Okay, this is not working in the brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Okay, that's right. So then why is this not correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if anybody wants to follow along, I'm doing a circle that is 19 by 19. One. Ah, okay. All right. I just worked out what has happened. It's not an easy fix, but we just worked it out. 1, 2, 1. And the reason that it's not an easy fix is because I've got to pull these all down. Because sometimes, exactly, Tyler, exactly. Sometimes I'm not so smart. I am so smart. I am so smart. I'm going to try to work out which one's going to be harder to do, this one or... I can't believe I didn't calculate this properly. Well, actually, I can believe it. It's believable. Do you want to know what's worse? Is I don't have a silk touch. Axe. Yes, Tyler. You know exactly the song that I'm singing. Okay, let's go. Let's go for the nap. I am so smart. So, because we don't have a silk touch axe, we have to break these with a pickaxe, and it's very, very disturbing on the body. It's mentally challenging. And I got to do it on both sides too. Ugh. Oh. Because I don't know if you guys know, if you hit this without silk touch, it doesn't drop anything. But at least bees are not going to get mad at me. SpongeBob narrator, 2,000 years on. Is he singing that song, is he? I am so smart. SpongeBob SquarePants. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I let him go again. So annoying that I think of that song right now. Okay. Now, that's one. It's one, but it's not finished. So I'm thinking I'm not going to be able to do that edge one either. Okay, we can figure that out. That's doable. It's nice and easy. Bump 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 bump. Yeah, these won't be able to be here either. Hook 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 hook. Okay. See, this should now be correct. So much later that the narrator quit and they had to hire a new one. 1, 2, 1. Look at that. One out. Like, it's amazing what happens when you're one block out in Minecraft. I tell you, I think this season has been the season of challenging my capacity to Minecraft. Excuse me, Mr. Piggy. Why you make so much noise? Yes, you. Why do you feel the need to make so much noise? Killing my soul with this pickaxe, just because it's got so touch. Killing my soul with this pickaxe. Killing my soul with this pickaxe. Killing me softly with this pickaxe. Alright, we're almost there. Look at this, first go. Constructed these cupboards, first go. Okay. You gonna go there. And then you gonna go there. At least the pigs don't sound as bad as the cows. Oh, there we go. That's like a real pig noise. I don't want to play in a game where it sounds like the real animals. It's a fantasy horror game. I don't like horror. So much later that the narrator quit, lived the rest of his life, died, turned into a fossil, and was discovered millions of years later, and was discovered by alien archaeologists. Ooh. They hired a new narrator to finish the work of the old one. Tyler, I don't know if you've ever seen... is it Holy Grail? Hang on. I'm trying to remember if it's Holy Grail with the camel narrator. Monty Python. It's the Holy Grail. There's a skit in the Holy Grail where at the beginning of it, the narrator is a camel. It's quite amusing. It is such a silly place. Okay. Now, first time we got the circle correct. Look at us go. First try. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Look at me, counting stream. 1. Oh, I tell you now, I introduced my children to Monty Python and did not regret it. Never ever regretted it. We're going to make this one enclosed. Or do I want to make it glass? You haven't heard of Monty Python before? Oh my God. It's a really old group. British comedians doing a lot of really stupid stuff. And it is, as Tyler said, it's very, very funny. I was raised on skit shows like that. My dad and I used to watch them together. Without my mum knowing because, you know, my mum was a grumpy pants and she didn't like them. But if you ever, so puppy, if you ever get, actually, I don't even know how old you are. Not that it really matters anyway, because I'm presuming you're, I'm hoping you're over the age of 18. Why does, that pig just sounded like a creepy pig. Creepy pig. Creepy pig. Yes, it's very, you're over 18. Cool. All right. Awesome. It's very adult humor and very stupid adult humor. Yeah. So if you ever get a chance to watch them, I would recommend watching Holy Grail. I think that is possibly their best one. Did you ever see Faulty Towers with John Cleese? John Cleese, absolute legend.
I fart in your general
Exactly,
direction.
Tyler. Your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries. Now go away or I shall taunt you for a second time. You stupid English nuggets. Okay, I'm okay with this. This is doing okay. Okay, yep. Oh, look, I think I've watched 2 of the Star Wars movies because I kind of had no choice. But other than that, that's it. So, no judgment here. I also find that I think my anxiety is too high to watch a lot of unknown shows. Now, I had a little bit of an idea, and I would like to see what everybody thinks of this idea, because I might do this half and half. Now, when you look at a bubble in Minecraft, it's kind of like this glass here. So it has it's got kind of a, this one is actually more white, but it's got like a light blue on one side and a pale kind of dark blue on the other. Let's go over here. Let's go have a look at some bubbles. I did this the other day, and it made me feel so good. Okay, so we've got bubbles here. So see how they are. Let's kind of hang in the middle a little bit. See how they're... You've got half of it is like a light blue, and then the other half is like a darker blue, and then it's got the little white L inside it. I was trying to work out, go over here and have some fun. I did this for ages the other day because there are some people in my system who very much like bubbles. Bubbles. Yeah, so I'm trying to work out whether I want to make my domes like this, where they've got a tinge to them, or whether I want to make them just like glass. Okay. So what I might do is I might put one side with glass and then one side with... Hello, Goose. With the other blocks, and just see what I think is better. My amazing Minecraft wife gave me some dies. Okay. Like I don't think... It doesn't look like a bubble. It just looks like glass. And I think that's the thing that I'm kind of struggling with the most. Is that it doesn't look like a bubble. Okay, let's go. But I think when we get this, and then this, and then, get out of the way, buddy. And then that, I think that is going to, no end in. Oh, maybe I need to put that in there. Okay, let's get another one open. Okay. So when we kind of look at it, it's got, and this is going to be the other thing that's going to be a little bit of a hassle, is that it's kind of tricky to get it really quite rounded. So unless we do this, and then we go, yeah, I get that. No problems. Thanks for the lurk. Okay. So if we sort of do this, and it's like so much concentration in the brain right now. Insane in the membrane. Like, is that going to look more like a bubble? Does it look more like a bubble? Or should we just do it all white? I honestly don't know. And can I mentally be bothered? Of course I can mentally be bothered. Doing it on both. On like the whole dome. I kind of like it though. Like I kind of like it. But I think what we're going to need is... I think it's going to be the bottom bit that's going to be dark and the top bit that's going to be light. I think that's going to be how we're going to do it. So the bottom bit is dark. If we're looking at it. It's not what I did there. Okay. And then let's have a look at a clear piece of glass. Because it's kind of the same as that. Okay. So we're going to go up this side dark. One. And then we need to put a little L in it. Put in a little L. I think I like that better. I hate to say it. Oh, I should have left that in there. But I think that's going to be the way we're going to do it. I hate to say it. Okay, 1, 2, 3. That's 3. And then we're going to do 2. And we're going to go like this. And then the L in here. Okay. I think I'm going to go insane. I really do. I think this is going to challenge my brain. To the max. To the max. And I need to go and grab some moss. Oh, hello. That was a bit scary. Let's fiddle with that side in a minute. Okay. So, hello. One, 2, 3, 4. 2, there we go. 2, 3, 1, 2. Yep. And then is it that way? Let's make sure we get the L the right direction. I don't think it, let's go this way. Here and there. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, I think that's better because it fits in. It breaks up the bubble in the middle of the colours. Okay, so the long side is in the light colour. Oh! Gamer Monk, how you going? Thank you very, very much for the raid. Give me 2 seconds. My brain is just feeling a little bit on the troubled side. How are we? Good to see you. All right. Let's go. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Diggin. I am an Australian streamer. I stream Minecraft. I don't stream anything else. Let's be realistic. I like to pretend that sometimes I do. Well, no, I don't even pretend that I do. I stream here Tuesdays and Thursdays. Gamer Monk, I am so glad to see you. I hope everything is going okay. What did you get up to in your stream? Those of you who haven't been here before, I do have a little bit of a potty mouth. I will try for at least the next 5 minutes to not say any bad words. Can't guarantee it, but be prepared. Okay. We're building a bubble dome at the moment, and I'm just trying to get my head around the design of it. But I think we've got it worked out. I like to say I think when, there's no guarantee that I know what I'm doing. Let's go. One more. Two. 3. Oh, do you know something I've just realised? That goes all the way up, but that doesn't go all the way down. Okay. All the way up. Okay. Yeah, so this... Okay, we need to get rid of you. You need to be light blue. Let's go. Yay! 5 times. You played a golf game where you can blow your friends up. Oh my god. Is it a Minecraft golf game or is it like a different... What kind? Is it an indie golf game? Like what is it? Because that sounds like fun. I think I'd like to play that with some of my friends. And blow them up. Though I am very much looking forward to the sulfur squishies so that we can, boot everybody around. It's going to be awesome. What did we do? All right, come on. Come on, people. I don't even know what I'm looking at. 1, 2, 1. Okay. When we get to do the bubble on top, it's not going to be as fancy as this. It is 100% going to be me swearing at stuff. Okay. All right, we're going to start a bubble, people. Let's start a bubble. If we do this, I would very much appreciate it if you sent me one. I'm pretty sure that we're friends on Discord. If not, just send me a friend request. Let's have a look. I'm trying to find a circle that's the same as the other one. That's not it. Okay, that's not going to help. All right, I need to do some research on the rest of the bubble. But let's go put in some more flooring. Excellent. And let's put in some decorations. It has been ages. I'm doing okay. I've had a rough couple of days, but you know, it's okay. I've got a I feel like I'm getting getting a little bit of a chest infection, which for me is a fairly standard thing over this time of the year. But it's not going to be around a little bit. I'm not appreciating it. I know that much. No, it's not fun at all. But it's what happens when you've got shit lungs. You know. Okay, let's grab some more. We've got some already. Let's plonk in some lighting. Just so then we don't have to worry about. And I really, really wanted to have frog lights here because I think that they would look awesome. But we haven't finished the frog light farm yet. So maybe if you're lucky, I might do a stream on Saturday and do the frog lights on Saturday. Yes, excellent. It's a really good game to get into. I love the fact that it's... I mean, I've had nothing but issues on the server. With lag and I don't know anybody who's watched my videos, but it's been an effing nightmare. But I still love it. I still really, really love it. Shroom lights are really good. But what I actually wouldn't mind doing, and I might try and do it in a creative world, is just seeing what the difference is in the way of lighting between shroom light, because I love the sound of shroom lights, but then again I love the sound of frog lights too. Does it give off, like, does the shroom light give off a different kind of glow? Because, you know, like end rods are quite crisp in their colorings. And it's quite white. So I'm presuming that it would give off a white hue. Whereas, you know, pearlescent frog lights have got that little bit of a purple tinge to it. So I would kind of think that it would give off a bit of a purple kind of hue, which is the kind of colors that I'm after. Can we get this finished before the night comes? Of course we can. As long as we don't panic, we should be fine. Don't read chat until we're done. Oh, didn't get it finished because we ran out of stuff. Yeah, at the beginning, you know, when you first start, you're going to get that. And I still get it every now and then. Now, I just tell them really politely to fuck off. It's just, you know, especially the whole ones like, oh, you know, I'll send you a friend request. And no, I I have enough friends without having you. No interest in... don't bother sending me a friend request. Don't care. Tyler, they jump... You've blocked a few of them. Where they jump in and they're like, I'm an artist. Do you want, you know... I'll help you get followers and... it's like, fuck off. Wait till you get the ones that pop in and they're like... Oh, I've been trying to download something. Can I send you the link and you can try and help me? Yeah. And it's like, no, I'm not stupid. What do you think I am? A fucking 4-year-old? Oh, we need to make... All right. I'm going to change the colour of the seats. We've made an executive decision that the seat colours are changing. But it's just, I mean, I understand that people are trying to do jobs and all that kind of stuff, you know. The people that are jumping into your stream and are like, oh, I want to sell you this, are obviously trying to make money. I get that. But I'm not interested. And if I tell you politely that I'm not interested and you don't listen to me, then you're going to get the unpolite me. Who says, I've told you once, I'm not going to tell you again. Fuck off. Yeah, I'm just like, I try not to be rude about it, but it's just kind of annoying. Oh, we're going to need more. Okay, let's do, if we do this, we need 6, 12, and all the rest can be these. Cool. And maybe we can move all that stuff into here. That'll be exciting. All right. Executive decision. Not happy with these. Oh, I just thought of a better idea. All right. Okay. Because this is my internal world, I need to double check with everybody before I do changes. Okay, they're okay with it. Let's do it. It is crazily cold. Let's go and we need to get rainbow wool. Not rainbow wool. Rainbow wood. So we've got red. Let's grab some yellow. Let's grab another one of those. Do we want pink? Of course we want some pink. There's no blue. I'm not happy with this rain. What the fuck is that? Nothing. Okay. Right. Ah, yes. Be careful with those ones though, because then they're like, cool, I've made this for you once. Maybe, you know, we can do it again. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, there was one more colour I forgot. Thank God for the crap shack. Oh, it's actually, sorry, the junk trunk. It's not the crap shack this season. It's the junk trunk. Yeah, we've got the guy that does our what's the word I'm thinking of? The guy that does our pictures and all that kind of stuff. He hasn't been around for a while. He's been a little bit quiet, which is kind of a little bit sad. I do miss seeing Coffee around. Exactly. You know, you see all these people that are just like, oh, you know, I'll buy you a good audience and no, sorry. You know, I know you're trying to help me out, but I'm not really interested. I would just like to have people that want to actually come and watch B stream. I don't care about, you know, having numbers and all that kind of stuff. I'm here to hang out with my friends and, you know, have them watch me do stuff. Did I already do orange? I did. Okay. All right. So the last thing we don't have is punk. I'm just checking. Be just my luck or get my ass blown up. This ass is on fire. This ass is on fire. 1, 2, 3, 4. What other colour are we missing? We are missing you. And then I think we're going to need to use white for the other one. Because there's kind of no other colour. See, we need to have more coloured wood. You know, like some blue coloured wood would be really cool. Like, just give me some blue coloured wood. Is it sleep time? But it's waning. I don't like it when it's waning. I think we're going to go pink and white. Pink and white. And I have a little bit of a feeling that this is going to cause some issues. Okay. What is with this double thing that it does? It's really frustrating. You put it down and close it, and then it shuts it. It's just weird. Stop being like that. Oh, okay. That's even fucking weirder. Now, what kind of things do we want to put on the table? I definitely know one thing I want to put on the table. Do we have any of them? Let's have a look-see. Oh, we've got one of those. No. How do you do this again? There we go. Oh my god. Stop being a twat. One of those. I need a red mushroom. A little red mushroom. you for stopping and bringing in. Appreciate that. Let's go raid some junk in the junk trunk. I'm looking for a red mushroom, people. Oh, there we go. I was about to say, if you see one and I miss it, please let me know. We're going to grab that as well. And then I think we're going to grab this and that. Oh, it's not that one. Okay. Let's just throw you back in there because that's not the one we're after. No. Where are we? Stone. Ooh, really? Thank you. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure there's some. Let's go. Let's make you into that. And then what do we got? Let's just dump all that back in. Where's those slabs go? There. Is there a pot? I'm just trying to see whether there's any flower pots here, which I don't think from memory there was. And if not, okay. Let's go and get some. Hydrate. Give me 2 seconds. I'll do that once I land. I think in the way of organizing streams, I always have this idea that I'm going to just come in and do let me hydrate. Thank you. I'm going to come in and just do something in the world. So if you've got a long-term world happening at the moment, then just picking something that you're doing and to just jump in and do it, if that kind of makes sense. I tend to not. There was a period where I was writing what I was going to be streaming in advance, but then again, I don't know what my day's going to be like, how much of a shit day I'm going to have, and whether I actually want to have, my camera on, or whether I want to talk to people or whatever it might be. So I just put it down as a let's play, and then every day just before I start streaming, then I just put the notification in. Oh, this looks so good. I'm very excited about this. The notification in for what I'm doing. Okay, we're going to have some pretty little pots. Can we do this? Yes, of course we can. Why would my brain go, no, you can't put that on top of that barrel? What kind of imbecile are you? Like, seriously? My favorite flower. All right. Thank you very much for the raid. I very much appreciate you popping in and saying hello. Now, let's plonk you here. Just because, and I know that this is something that's not in my world, but it just amuses me no end. I get such pleasure out of this thing. It is so good. Yeah, there we go. He's in for a hug. That's so funny. I love it. Love it. Okay. I'm quite happy with the beginnings of this. It's quite simple. And I think it will look good. Oh, hello, Dead Pork. How are you, my child? Look at it. It's beautiful. It's Kat's wig and Amanchoo's beard. It's a very adorable thing. I'm very much enjoying it. Good to see you. What have you been up to? Doing anything exciting? All right. All right. I say that a lot. I say that too much, actually. Let's plunk you in here. And let's go and grab... Shh. I'm just going to sneak over here. You're doing fine. I'm doing fine. Yep. We are sneaking over here. And we're going to borrow a bit of cactus. We're just going to borrow a bit. Because the cactus shop is not up and going. So I can't buy any. And I think it's important that you have a bit of cactus. Yeah. What's the last thing we can put in here? All right, chat. What does everybody think? Anybody think of anything exciting we can put in this one? Something cute. I'm not too sure what. Any ideas? Okay. While you guys are thinking, netherwort or a sapling of some kind. All right, we can do some netherwort. And let's go back to my place. Scooch down the hole. Netherwort for the daughter. Oh, hello. Up and down. Whee! I don't think I've ever put netherwort in a pot before. Does it even work on bedrock? Let's look and see. It doesn't. Of course it doesn't. New lanterns. What are we looking at? These things. End rods. I'm confused. Okay, so that does not work. At your base, there was obsidian lanterns. Hang on. Obsidian lanterns? Here at the top? These things? Oxidized. Okay, yes, the copper oxidized ones. Yeah. Yeah. They're a pain in the ass to make, like an insane pain in the ass to make. Okay, let's plunk you in here. And let's double check and see if I have... I'm thinking about maybe... Ooh. Let's leave one of you there. I don't think that that's going to go in the pot. Let's have a nap over here. Just point to nap wherever. Yes, there is copper lanterns, but you have to use soul soil torches. Fucking hell, could it take any longer to make them? Jesus. Which is kind of a little bit on the shit side. Now there should be over here possibly a sapling. Did I just open that? There was nothing there. Aha. I think the cherry sapling is pretty cute. Do you like my truck? Mum built a truck. Look at it. It's called Turd. It's a hideously ugly truck and it's dumping things. It's dumping all this rubbish here. Look at it. It's dumping all this rubbish. And the golems are picking it up and putting it away. Not in the right fucking chests because they're idiots. I'd be excited if this would go in, but of course it doesn't. No. Okay. Let's plunk. There we go. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I'm happy with that. All right. And I know that you've just got here dead pork, but I'm getting ready to log off because I'm getting tired. The old lady's getting sleepy. Old lady. So we are gonna wrap it up. Oh, that's my butt. Nobody needs to see that. I would like to thank Gamer Monk for the raid, much appreciated. I would like to thank my darling daughter Dead Pork for coming to visit. Bring it on, and it's always amazing. Correct. You know that every Tuesday and Thursday at 8:30 I stream. You could pop in and watch your mum stream. It's very exciting. All right. So, those of you who... Oh, hello. That's weird. It's not what I meant to do. Those of you who have come over and watched me on the Tubes of the U, I would like to say, don't forget to like and subscribe. Or don't. I'm not your mum. Unless, of course, I am. I will see you guys Saturday morning. We're going to be working on a frog-light farm. Ooh, ooh. All right, let me just get rid of that. That is done.